Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 1051 for Monday, March 22nd, 2010. The Roadshow Presentation Timer.
And now, get ready for Dick.
It's Monday, a brand new day, a brand new week, and yes, indeed, a brand new thing. It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily Giz Wiz. It's kind of a whatchamacallit. It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily Giz Wiz. I believe it's called the Daily.
The worse your life,
Day and a brand new week and a brand new day, the better we sound. It makes its own gravy.
the worse your life,
Day and a brand new day and a brand new day, the better we sound.
the worse your life,
The better we sound. And now, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Dickie D.
Leo, pal, how are you?
I'm great. I mean, I just came back from Austin, Texas, where the weather was warm, the people were warmer. I just had a blast at South by Southwest. And
you were amazing. I saw you being carried on the shoulders of humanity.
Yeah, well,
What
3,500.
did it cost to hire that many people?
It was a lot. A pretty penny, let me tell you.
Oh, I know. Dane said, Dick, no check this month. I said, why? He said, did you see that Leo surfing? I said, oh, the fans, the adoration. He said, fans, adoration? Those were people that we hired. It was $20 a shot.
Oh, man. And all the beer they could drink, which is why they were smiling.
Yes, exactly. And fortunately, they didn't show the very end of the tape where you're actually naked. When you come down at the end, they took your shoes.
They took everything. They took everything, Dick. We had to edit that part out because it was.
Oh, yeah, that was.
I think
gross.
that's really what made them happy was that they thought they could steal everything I had.
And they did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Some of your clothes. I saw Leo Laporte's actual pants on eBay for $2. No bids yet, but I bet he gets more.
I tried to tell the guy, if you'd let me autograph it, you'll get more.
Now, it was.
As he was running away.
Now, first of all, you're so nutty. I keep that picture of you eating fire.
That was
on
fun.
one of my computers because that's a nutty thing to do. I don't mind. I would like to body surf. I would worry about the getting started part. I mean, like, you know, how do you finally get up there? You didn't leap from the stage because you had all your equipment.
Well, it wasn't even that. I could have fallen backward probably, but there was a trough. You know, there was a moat. Let me tell you, Kevin Rose and Alex Albrecht are rock stars, and there were those people weren't there to see me. They were there to see Dignation, the podcast that Kevin and Alex do. They were Alex and Kevin fans. They were kind to me, but they were really there to see Alex.
No, they were shouting, Leo, Leo.
Yeah, but they didn't know I was going to be there. That's not what they were there for. They were there for the live broadcast of that podcast. And Alex and Kevin had security. There was a big bouncer guy. I was actually on the stage with the camera, and he says, I got to watch them. Stay out of the way. I mean, this guy was not. And they had a big trough between the crowd. The crowd couldn't come up to the stage. There was 6 feet between this end of the crowd and the beginning of the stage.
Word.
It was set up for. It was like Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones. These guys had top-notch security. And so, in order for me to get to the audience, I had to climb down into the trough, cross it, and the alligators. Man, they were hungry.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
they're known for that. They're all over Austin. That's the one downside of going to Austin is the alligator population.
They got one shoe, but I got the other one back.
Okay, good.
And then from there, I leapt into the audience. Actually, I kind of backed up into. It's kind of like, remember how Lloyd Bridges would get into the water in Sea Hunt?
Yes, yeah.
He never dived in face first. He fell backwards over the boat.
Yeah. You never studied scuba. That's how you do it.
Well, I basically was wearing this big old backpack. It was just like I had scuba gear on. So I did it I thought,
Lloyd Bridges.
What would Lloyd Bridges do? WWLBD. And I did it just like Lloyd did, and it worked perfectly because they gently buoyed me like the sea would have across their hands for 1 minute and 14 seconds, bobbing up and down, and then depositing me gently at the back
a trash barrel in the back alley,
way back of the crowd. And then so I start running around back to the front because I think, well, I got to get back on stage to say, hey, that was great. And I get to this stage and I start running up, and they say, no, you can't come on here. We've moved on. So it wasn't like I could bask in the glow of my newfound.
Don't they know that you are Mr. Internet?
Look what I got though. Look what I got. I am now an official world record holder from the URDB.
Wow. No, IMDb.
No, URDB.
That's true. That is correct. I am Richard D. Bartolo.
Maybe that's what that stands for. You are Dick D. Bartolo.
Yes, exactly. Wow. So what did that set you back?
Nothing. The guy came up to me. He was wearing a yellow jacket, and
that's official.
He was the president of the URDB, and he says, we realized after you completed your crowd surf that you have, in fact, now got the world record for the longest live streaming crowd surf.
Wow.
I'll show you. There's even a page dedicated.
Yeah.
So the URDB it's kind of neat. It's just the Universal Record Database. They're not competing with Guinness. They're kind of an open source Guinness Book of World Records. And so they make these. They certified it. The president was there. So here it is.
So you're on their website too.
Yeah, the Universal Record Database. See right here. There's me. Leo Laporte crowd surf for 1 minute, 2.75 seconds. Oh, I guess it wasn't as long as I thought. While live streaming the entire feat on TWiT.tv, a world record. Now, to beat the record, you must stream footage live to the internet while crowd surfing for more than 1 minute, 2.75 seconds.
Unbelievable.
So, if there were any doubts.
Go there and look. And that's the actual video, right? But it doesn't play?
It plays. You want to see it? Have you seen the video?
I saw it a couple times.
Yeah, this is our video, but there'll be other video, as you said.
Yeah.
And here I am, and there's Kevin and Alex egging me on, and then I'm going out in the crowd. And as you'll see, once I'm in the crowd, they hold me pretty well. There I am. I'm actually floating at this point, and notice the camera and light never leave my face. I'm perfectly lit. The entire.
Oh, you really are. That is so.
I'm holding that staff and pointing at myself.
That's so funny.
It was pretty fun. And see, now I wanted to show a little bit of the crowd.
Are you going to go there next year?
Yeah, but I can't. Well, maybe not. I probably shouldn't. Because why?
Leo.
Yeah.
Live fire eating
while surfing.
Being body surf.
Nobody could beat that.
That guy, you better get that. That guy better be back there with another badge.
I think so.
Yeah.
That was really fun. It was really fun. I don't care if I got a world record or not.
Oh, we got an email this week. I should have mentioned it, that people can see the video part of this on YouTube starting like a month or so ago.
What?
Of this episode of the Daily Giz Wiz.
Yes.
Up on YouTube.
We started putting it on YouTube.
On YouTube. So if you want to see this video, although I saw it on NBC, CBS, 2020, it's pretty much gotten everywhere.
2020, really?
Yeah, I know. Leo's thinking, wait a minute.
Did I do that? I might have done that. It's on TiVo. It is on TiVo. I believe it's on TiVo. 2020. So if you go to youtube.com/twit, well, you know what's happened is that we were thinking, well, what we'll do is we'll make them podcasts, but that's a lot of work and stuff. But and then once we'll make them video podcasts. But we realized, well, we're doing video anyway because all the editing is done in video anyway. So why not just put it up on our TWiT site on YouTube? So if you go to youtube.com/twit, you'll see that there are a number of shows on here, including the Daily Giz Wiz, that aren't yet video podcasts.
Yeah, it's great.
But you can still watch these. So if you don't, we do it live on video every Tuesday Our new time, by the way, is 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern. And you can watch us do the shows. We do a week's worth of shows in one setting. But now, if you miss that, you can, in fact, go to YouTube and watch it. And we do it in pretty high quality. I mean, it's a 480p, DVD quality.
The high
video.
quality we're referring to resolution, not
content.
Quantity or
the content.
Exactly.
Content sucks. So what do you got?
It says it right on the TWiT where the content sucks.
We apologize for the following show and the content therein. So what do you got for us as a gadget today?
I've got a gadget I think you, in particular, will be interested in, being the person you are, the lecturer you are, the keynote speaker that you are. I was on the website of American Innovative that made the clock we talked about last week called the OK to Wake clock,
right,
where it turned green when it was okay for the kid to get out of bed. And I looked down and I saw this Roadshow travel alarm. And I said, Roadshow? And I looked down and it's an alarm clock it's a regular alarm clock that you take on the road and it's small. But Leo, it has a presentation mode where you set the amount of time you have to speak for. Say you have to speak for 6. I picked 6 minutes, and I'll tell you why. It divides the amount of time you have to talk to into 6 quadrants. When you start talking, you push a button, and one green LED lights up. It's hard to see in this light. And after 1/6 of your time is gone, the next LED lights up, and then the next one, and then they turn yellow, which means you're at the halfway point of your lecture, then another yellow.
Oh, what a good idea.
And then a red LED lights up to say you're in the last 1/6 of your allotted time. So it's an easy way just to glance down and see where the LED is now and what color it is to know that you're more than halfway through your lecture. And the neat thing about it is...
We should use that for the show because, frankly, these shows sometimes go on a little long.
Well, we have to keep talking because it hasn't turned. The other green hasn't turned yet.
Oh, that's why. You set the 4-hour lecture limit.
Yeah, I did. I did. I should have set it for 6 minutes.
No, really, seriously, that would be very useful for me.
Yeah,
because I never really know how long we've gone.
No, exactly. And what made me think about this for you was I remember a month or so ago, you were saying, oh, my God, I have to do this thing, and I'm only allowed exactly
5 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah,
6
5 minutes. 5 minutes, yes, that's right.
You could have said this would have done green like every 50 seconds, so you would have known how close you were getting to the 1 minute. The neat thing about it is on sale for $19.99. Wow. And I emailed the company, and I said, I want to do this. Can you make sure that you keep the sale on for like another month or so people who hear this can get in on the bargain? And the guy said, we can do that for you. So it is called the Roadshow Companion Travel Alarm and Presentation Timer, and it's at AmericanInnovative.com. And it's right on the opening of their website, and you'll see that it's the only one that is on sale right now.
That's
so
really
it's pretty
cool.
Neat. It's clever, and it's folded up. It's a really nice slim travel clock. So there you go. And also, there's something else I like on travel clocks. It shows you the time of day and the alarm time all the time. Most travel clocks, you're not sure what the alarm time is set for unless you push a button for it to come up. There it is. It's the
Roadshow Presentation Timer.
There it is.
Wow,
and that's
pocket-sized Roadshow Companion. This is so cool.
In its open position.
I need this right now.
Well, you can't have it.
And it's on sale.
And it's on sale.
Dick, you never cease to amaze.
I try not to cease to amaze.
You can cease to amaze now because we're almost done.
So. Oh, okay, good. Okay, because I was almost. It's so funny. The red is blinking, which means I have 40 seconds of amazement left.
The amazement countdown has begun. 3, 2, 1.
And now here's a lie.
David Phillips writes, Dear Dick and Leo. He never stops, does he? Dear Dick and Leo, Leo has talked about his Twitter scale several times and has mentioned that they say you shouldn't weigh yourself every day because your weight fluctuates a fair amount from day to day.
No kidding.
Well, wait a minute. I'd like to bring to Leo's attention the Hacker's Diet at wikipedia.com. It provides a weight tracking chart with a weighted moving average. So your daily weight actually shows your true weight and the trend of that weight.
A rolling average. You see, they say here that dieting is an engineering problem. The body is a system.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was just bones hung together.
John Walker, who's the founder of Autodesk, actually created this and did it in an electronic book of the same name.
Now, the thing is, about while I was in the chat room, I went there, and maybe getting the same thing. It says, sorry, the Hacker's Diet checklist is temporarily down.
Oh, great.
Right. So, but the thing is, I wanted you to know about it before I forgot about it.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, that's cool.
But evidently, you look at your weight.
I need this. Yeah.
Yeah. And it says, okay, if you weigh 162, you really only weigh 145. And you could probably, Colleen could make one up for you.
Well, this is
in
good.
a very positive way.
This is good. The computer tools associated with my 1991 book, The Hacker's Diet, were originally developed as spreadsheets and macros for Microsoft Excel. He later released a version for the Palm OS. Well, I'm going to look into this. That's very good.
Not only gadgets that you can use, but even the letter you can use.
Gadgets you can lose weight by.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. No, that why thing scale keeps me honest because I know that I'm going to have to check in. Now, when I was in Austin, I didn't have my scale with me, so I didn't tweet my weight for 5 days. But I
Didn't anybody in the crowd weigh you as you went over?
They knew. And well, and
we need more men, more men.
Yeah. And I ate quite a bit.
As one would expect.
As one might expect. So I just want to point out that if you look at my graph of the Why Things scale, I'm going to be very bluntly honest here. I went, when I left, from 212 pounds to 218 pounds when I got back. I apparently gained 6 pounds in 3 days.
Oh, my
4 days.
Whoa.
Seems hard to believe.
It does.
I predict, this is what I mean by the fluctuations. That's ridiculous. You cannot gain 6.2 pounds in 4 days. It's not, even if you ate barbecue constantly, which I did.
Yes, I know. I was just going to say,
good,
isn't that what you did do?
Oh, you know where we went last night? No, the night before. Sunday
It seemed like every photo you sent from Austin was
eating.
Was a bowl.
A bowl of
food.
Something.
That's right.
We went to a restaurant.
One thing you're eating an entire pig. I'm saying, what is he?
That's where the 18th pound came from.
Yeah, I think so. This is ridiculous.
The one thing that I really enjoyed, and there is one of these in New York. We went to a churrascaria, which is a Brazilian restaurant where they serve meat on swords. Have you been there? There's one in New York.
Fight. No.
There's one in New York. The one we went to is a chain called Fogo de Chão. It's wonderful. They have a great salad bar, wonderful desserts, delicious breads. They try to get you to eat all this other stuff. Then they bring the meat. And what they have is at your place, they have a little coaster that is red on one side and green on the other. If you want more meat, you flip it to the green side. If you're digesting or you just kind of want to take a breather, you flip it to the red side. They don't bug you. But they constantly come around, all the guys with these meat on these swords, and they slice it off you little tongs at your table. And as they're slicing,
kind of meat?
Oh.
It's like is every sword have different meat?
Different meat, chicken, lamb, sausages, tenderloin, but the best one I'm told is the hump of the buffalo. Or something.
Really?
There's a fatty hump area that apparently is quite good. I never knew when we were seeing it or not, but all I knew is it was good. It was whatever it was good. And I wish I had turned it to red a little sooner. But as you can see.
Yeah. I mean, leg of lamb, yes. Hump of camel, no. I'm putting the red side up right
now. You know why I'm at 218 pounds. But I'll lose. I've been very strict today on my diet.
Both humps?
Yeah, I ate 2 humps. Dick, tomorrow I am going to actually have a gadget that was something that I used in Austin to do our live coverage of South by Southwest.
This should be good.
Yeah, this will be fun. It's not something that you're going to run out and want. You might, you know what? I think you should have this thing. We'll ship it out to you for your next 4th of July party on your boat.
Okay, very good.
So then we can with you peer through the buildings to see the fireworks.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. We'll see you then.
I'll be here.
Not the 4th of July, tomorrow.
Yeah. Right.
DAIL. Why? It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.